So, hey, everybody. Brendan,
Yes.
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Um,
Great. So, I'd like to welcome everyone. Um, you can continue looking at Brendan while I provide the voice. You
yeah.
know, Brendan, you gave away the host to me, so you might want to take the host back. Oh, I see. So, as you guys can see, one of my announcements is that we are kind of new to Zoom. So we're asking everyone to be patient. Brendan is now the host. And if you can hear me, please just type hello in the chat.
We know how to do that. Okay.
Okay, so the chat is along the bottom. If you bring your cursor to the bottom, do you see it? You click on chat. Oh my God. Oh my God, these names. Hi, everybody. Great to see you. It's been many years, way too many years. So I'm just going to make the announcement from here. And Brendan, as the host, you will control the spotlight. If that needs to change, you just let me know in the chat. So great. Welcome. So this came about just a few short weeks ago when Brendan called us up and said, hey, you want to do something? And we said, okay, let's do something. And then he made a poster. And once Brendan makes a poster, it's actually real. So we have tonight myself, Dani K, and Brendan deVallance, the fearless organizer of this adventure. Robert Metrick has a beautiful film for us, and Robert Daulton is here as well. So unfortunately, Andy Soma couldn't make it due to a death in the family. So he is, let's all give a little kind thought to Uncle Guido as he travels his journey. So we're going to start. Brendan's first. Two quick things. One is this may be first of a series, so stay tuned. And the other is if you want to hang out afterwards and chat, it would be great to see you all and hear you all. So again, patience please with our tech. You can communicate in the chat. I think we are going to ask everybody to please mute your microphones for now. And without further ado, I present Brendan deVallance.
Long days end, but good days and bacon tell a story. What is the meaning of story? It is often made up and not real. I am as real as it gets. No murder means history. Let's burn some. I eat the world I am in for breakfast like the daily news eats me. My studied crouch is often benign, but my late bum rush is not unnoticed. I hold in my hands the proof, the carton, the unended waste against the oppressors. Am I the falling rain? Am I the hail? Am I the dark clouds rumbling in the sky above? I am if I wither. I am if I stammer. Together to stand as one, a single slice. I choose the journey, so let's suit up. Future dictates the world around me, and I will also eat it like a cheap meal. Fill me up with food, and my brain will not deny you your speech. Peach. Long pants these days, long pants for long walks, because the creatures that crawl die young. A wave hello from a safe distance. A good fear to have against the power. Turn it on its side, and we wrestle. We wrestle. We wrestle. We win. This is the road we are on. I'm not real. And I'm not here. I am on this road, and we are one. One front seat, one lavish gas tank. One spare tire, one jack. I will drive this car thusly. The car will not crash because I am a good driver. I do not text and drive. I do not drink and drive. I do not try to run people over. I don't really care if you cut me off. Let's just get to where we're going in one piece. One good day leads to another. And then we can string them along like fresh, hot toast on a winter's morning. Like ice that refuses to melt. So I'm on the back patio minding my own business, eating my toast in the snow. Wait, aren't you supposed to be driving a car? I thought you were driving a car. Where did this toast and snow come from? There was a puppet show in flames. And the story went like this. Dear puppet show, it is us. It is us. And it started to rain. Those little bits of string, that's the rain. It was raining. I was trying to find my way. No one knew. Do not look away, stock market blues. I will wrench the loud days away from the gate. Money does not fix the unbroken, but we will fix it. Sad glue on a blank front column. Could the face of it be the face of it? All hell and no handbasket, my market slide keeps pace. I run to the aggravated, the heartfelt, heartbroken. Come with me on my journey to all that is writ. Let us go forth with happy fake plans to swill the system shut. Break down to plain spoke and plain folk. Grumble in the sidebar. A stick shadows my movements, for I am stick. I am one with stick. Across time, I am the rented stick. And one who will prevail. Dark hearts will not put us under, down asunder to the clouds. Key is ink to clouds. Clouds are beneath the breath of fresh air. As you can see, a bit damp, but visible. O stick, I hold thee. How thine stickness reaches into me and reads the book I hold inside. The garden is reaped in a single held breath. Jesus.
Bravo.
Yay.
All right, thank you, everyone. The thunderous applause from across the nation. I could hear it. I could feel it. And next we have a film that is
And I'll just give you guys a moment of nice, quiet interlude while I spotlight. Okay. Shareholders, so yeah, I'm just going to do a deep dive and just operationalize some of these core values. Okay, so right, so you'll see that the stakeholders can start to really leverage their growth mindset, right? They can start to kind of like, you know, circle back, right? They can start to sort of really incentivize their ability to do the deliverables. And it can kind of just toggle a little back and forth, right? Between the forest and the trees. We're going to bring this up here, right? I like to just kind of work on this. Actually, yeah, right. This is the sweet spot right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to go for this sweet spot right here. Yeah. Okay. So in the meantime, we're just going to, you know, moving forward. Well, actually, right. So just like, right. So just moving forward, we're going to just punt it up to the C-suite and see if we can't like parallel path some of those priorities a little bit. And keeping in mind the whole time the sort of operationality of the development opportunities that, you know, just so we're on the same page. I just want to make sure that when this starts to sort of, you know, show a little growth, that over here that we're just like, you know, making sure we're on the same page. We can really opportuniate. Okay, we're going to opportuniate and we're going to draw on the medializer. And once we got that under our belt, we're going to just substantialize. And this is the sweet spot we're going for right here. Yeah, right here. Kind of like a stem, or kind of like a cell. Yeah, right here. So, you know, the thing about stem cells is that they're undifferentiated. And what that means is that they haven't been told what to do yet. They haven't been told what to become. They don't know if they're going to become heart cells or lung cells or brain cells or muscle. They're just there, and they don't really have any other job besides just being, right? Just kind of in a soup of like pre-becoming, right? Before any assignment was given and before any decisions were made and before any instructions are even provided, right? No job, but just being. So I have a friend who's a scientist. He might even be here tonight. And he had a job a couple years ago where his job was stopping the stem cells in their tracks. He had to stop them before they became anything, making sure that they just didn't do any other job besides being. He couldn't even stay out too late anywhere. He had to always like run back and check on his cells and, you know, just keep them right in that sweet spot so that we could learn. Can you predate all of your decisions? So I'd like everyone to get up and go look in the nearest mirror. We'll be right here. All right. So some quantum physicists arrangement of sand at a particular moment in time. And some philosophers don't really think concrete language actually exists. Right? They think it's just like intentions and observations and mouth noises, all in a shell of potentiality. Okay, so I have some instructions here. So this is going to be a type in the chat. I'd like you to type in the chat the first word that pops into your head. Great. So now just kind of scroll through the chat to the top, and I'd like you to pick a word that's not your own. Just pick a word that's somebody else's. So just pick a word. Okay, you don't have to type that one in the chat. Just keep that one in your head. Once you pick your word, just keep that one in your head. Okay. So once you've chosen a word that is not your own, I'm going to put you in pairs, and I'd like you to just discuss that word. Just discuss the word that you chose. Okay, so I guess everybody's back. That was maybe a fail. I'm gonna try it again though in a minute, much to the chagrin of some of you, but let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Actually, type in the chat if, just say yes if it worked, if you were in a room with someone and you talked to them, just so I get a sense. Great. Great. All right, so it looks like maybe about half or 3/4 of the people actually got in rooms. We're going to try that again in a moment. But first, so I read this article about how during quarantine, whales can actually hear each other again. And they can, because human noises in the ocean have all but stopped, so they can actually hear each other and they can talk. And so quiet. Inside and out. So quiet. So I'd like y'all to just listen carefully, and if you can, type in the chat 3 things you can hear right now. So I was in the park the other day, and there was a man with a toddler on his shoulders, and he kept repeating the words, rock, leaf, tree, rock, leaf, tree. The little boy wouldn't say them back, though. He wouldn't say the words back. The man kept repeating them. Rock, leaf, tree. Finally, the little boy just said, please create security access code. So we can see a lot of things too, right? Because now the empty spaces are emptier and we see more space and it's empty sometimes. And we can just see more clearly when people's intentions match their actions instead of hiding them. And we can see some stuff. So what I'd like you to do now is, could you turn off your cameras for a second? And you do that by going in your upper right-hand corner of your little picture, and there's 3 dots. And it should say stop video. So everybody turn off your camera if you can. I'm going to try the breakout thing again. Let's see how Zoom does with it. And here's what you're going to do once you're in your breakout. I'd like you to describe what you see out your nearest window. I'm going to recreate them. Anybody, what's 55 divided by 3? Type it in the chat. 42 is the wrong answer. You're just...
Okay, it was less than 20.
Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, my boy Dan has 18.3. Great, here we go. Hang on tight, everybody. Describe what you can see out the nearest window.
Now what? What have you done to us?
I wish that everyone could be in a breakout room, but again, those who don't end up in a room, please feel free to join us in the chat and with your observations or or not. Yes, there's many people here that haven't seen each other for a very long time. And as I'm going through the groups, I'm seeing you all, imagining you reacquainting. So hopefully you'll stick around afterwards. Okay, so the other thing is that as the air gets a little bit fresher, right, a little bit less emissions and pollution, we can smell a little bit better, right?
Oh no.
I still smell pretty bad.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to. I'm afraid I'm going to have to
You can
mute
smell them
you.
all the way over there? Oh, God.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to mute the unruly audience.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Please be gracious and mute yourselves for a moment.
Oh, man. But you can't mute the smell, though.
All right. So, so I really need to find the mute all button, but I just can't find it. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. I know it's a little rude, but we got to get through this. And you can obviously unmute yourselves. So anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about the smell, how we can smell things. That's right, before we were crashed. And so we can start to smell like the beginning of things, maybe. And maybe start to smell some clues that might lead us back. Okay, so here we go. We're going to please think about one childhood smell. One smell from your childhood and discuss. Okay, I think everybody's pretty much back. Oh, that's an interesting sound. Yeah, I would have loved to be in every single one of those chats. I mean, breakout rooms. So I have one more. Should we do one more? Type yes or no in the chat. Should we do one more breakout room? Those people who aren't going in the rooms for whatever technical reasons, I'm sorry. So if you want to do one more, type yes. And I'm going to, if you don't, type no, and I'm going to see who wins. And if you cannot type at all, you can go up, I think, in the little corner of your picture. Oh, no, you can't. Never mind. No, at the bottom. Oh, at the bottom of the screen, there's something called reactions. And then I'm going to leave it there. And those of you who want to stick around afterwards, we can definitely do more. So right now, the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is to, if you can, if at all possible, please go get a glass of water and bring it back. In case when you're back with your water, just kind of hold it up so I can see it. A glass is better if you can possibly get something made out of glass. Let's see, I'm just going to scroll through everybody and see your glass. Nice. I encourage everyone to just scroll through and see everyone's glasses of water. Bunch of people without their camera, but that's okay unless you're wanting to show us your glass. Okay. So we are going to take our glass of water and we're going to bring the inside to the outside. And we're going to bring the outside to the inside. Ready? Thank you all very much. The end. I am going to turn it over to Brendan. Is Brendan still here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you have something to show us that will introduce our next contestant? I mean, performer?
Yes. Will you spotlight me and make me the host?
I'm trying so hard. I'm really trying.
Okay.
Uh, make host. There you are.
Yes.
Okay. Change host. And there you go. Now the spotlight's up to you.
Jesus Christ. Where is he? Where is he?
So, can you hear me, Brendan?
Yes.
We can
Okay.
hear you.
So, I want you to know, the mask is to protect. Oh, wait, just a second. Is to protect you, right? You, not me. You. Now, Brendan, are we in communication, Brendan?
Yes.
Have you located D2?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So I need to, here we go. Okay. Now, wait, what
Hang on.
happened? Are you muting me?
Hang on.
Wait. Now. Oh,
Hmm.
where, that's okay. I don't mind. It's all right. I don't care. We're doing fine here. It's fine, Brendan. Don't unravel, man. Don't unravel. I still got a button in my collar. Yeah. And then,
Brendan's performance art thing.
everybody's going to go for a spin. Here we are. Here we go. Thank you all.
Thank you, Robert Daulton. Thank you, Dani. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Robert Metrick. That was a great film. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. Thank you for putting up with our tech inabilities, and we really try to practice it and practice and practice it. But of course, you learn a lot as you go on, and I think it was pretty good. I saw some great stuff. I enjoyed myself. I hope everyone did. I am glad to have been a part of this, and thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for coming. If you want to stick around and chat, we're going to open it up to the chaos that could ensue with a lot of people chatting on a Zoom call. But if you want to ask any questions in the chat or just, I don't know. But it's the end, and thank you very much. Appreciate everybody coming, and look for another one in the next month or two. And, that's That's all I got.